Hi everyone! So second video review for this week is for Poptastic by Victoria Holmes. If you want to check out my Goodreads review, I did just post that the other day. So if you're on YouTube, there is a link in the description below, and if you're on Facebook or on my blog, then there is a link within the post. And this is the video review. So Poptastic by Victoria Holmes. This was really flirty and it was really fun. It's a story about Julia and her friends, and Julia's finding everything a bit of a struggle. Her thoughts, feelings, emotions, relationships, looming bridesmaids duties for her ex, literally everything is getting on top of her. And with everything going on, Julia sort of finds herself thrown into dating, and she is actually dating her dream woman, which is a pop star called Krisha. And in this wild ride, she sort of finds herself on quite a destructive path. And it really sort of threatens everything from her career, her job, to her friendships, and she is on one hell of a roller coaster ride. This was a really entertaining story, actually. I actually found it was really modern and quite the disaster of a situation surrounding typical sort of roller coaster romance, but it had that really modern feel. And as in, when I say modern, I mean like it had dating apps, pop sort of reality shows, all these sort of things that are really quite modern still, and they that whole sort of dating a celebrity thing, a celebrity that's very much out there and a bit of a difficult person. So Krisha, she really is not that closeted celebrity that we usually see in like a lesbic romance involving a celebrity who sort of likes her privacy and no one knows about her. Oh, she's out there, you know, she's in the front of the media and everybody knows everything about her, and she's a whirlwind, let's call her that. And it was quite thrilling to meet Julia, really, because this very much is her story, although there's lots of sort of subplot with her friends and other characters. But she was quite relatable, really, just human. She's got this dream that she's living with this woman she's dating, which we let's face it, we all have that, oh, if we could date so and so from like the rich and the famous world. And she makes mistake upon mistake, and she's wondering why life is just generally going wrong. That I could totally relate to. Like, God, did things go wrong for Julia, like literally one after the other, and I'm like, I feel you, girl, I feel you. I was like, oh my God. Yeah, she was just sort of living the dream but sort of not. And importantly, it really highlighted the downsides of thinking that dating celebrities is all sort of simple glitz and glamour. It comes with a media side, it comes with an invasion of privacy, it comes with this celebrity being in a world that you can't always be a part of, because you have your life, your job, your work, your friends, your commitments, and their commitments are very demanding, they're very different. So it really highlighted that divide as well. And I loved that touch, that what Julia thought was going to be the most epic thing for her, like the most amazing thing, was actually really destructive, and it actually really damaged her further rather than being what she hoped. It didn't give her a whole new lease of life. It damaged her existing life, which was okay, and it caused her a lot more heartache than really you would ever imagine it would. So it was such an enjoyable story, mostly fun. A lot of it was a lot of fun. There was a lot of things going on and there was a lot of fun to be had. It was upbeat and really fast paced, but it wasn't without drama, like I say, and it had some darker moments. So there was a particular scene that I think for some people it might be a bit of a trigger. It depends how you're affected by these things, but I can't say too much about it without ruining the story for you. But there are some things that are quite dark in it, and they're only a touch, they're only a hint. Like I say, a lot of this book is a lot of fun, it's a lot of flirty, and it's a lot of woe me on Julia's part, but it's relatable woe me, and it's funny in that way. It's got like a comic element to it, and I love the fast-paced nature of the story because it really suited sort of the chaos that just seems to surround Julia and her friends. There was utter chaos and a lot of partying, and generally just fun, modern and refreshing. And I think this is Victoria's debut novel, and it really stood its ground in sort of introducing Victoria as an exciting storyteller. I think she'll have some exciting stories for us in future, and I really did enjoy this. So I look forward to hopefully reading more about the beautiful disaster that is Julia and her friends, and I really enjoyed this flirty and fun romance. I think it's definitely something that if you like romance with heaps of angst and lots of disaster and things going wrong, lots of twists and turns and whatever at every corner, and not just a simple sort of girl meets girl thing, this is definitely for you. You're going to have such fun reading it, and if you like reality shows, I think you'll like it too, because it's very much got that reality element with Krisha. She's a pop star, but she's very much in the media and the limelight for TV. So it was really, really exciting, and I really enjoyed it. I'll pop a link in the description so you can go and grab a copy of Poptastic by Victoria Holmes, which I hope you will. If you've read Poptastic, it would be great to hear your thoughts on it. I'd really love to know what you think. So comment below, get involved, talk to me about it. If you haven't read Poptastic yet, but it's on your to be read list, or you're really interested in reading it, or you're now planning on reading it, again, comment below, because it's always great to hear what you're interested in reading. And if you do read it, I'd really, really hope you enjoy it. Bye.